Halloween, celebrated annually on October 31st, is one of the world's oldest holidays. Although it's derived from ancient festivals and religious rituals, Halloween is still widely celebrated today in a number of countries around the globe. In countries such as Ireland, Canada and the United States, traditions include costume parties, trick-or-treating, pranks and games. Versions of the holiday are celebrated elsewhere, too. In Mexico and other Latin American countries, Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead, honors deceased loved ones and ancestors. In England, Guy Fawkes Day, which falls on November 5th, is commemorated with bonfires and fireworks. In UK, Halloween or Halloween is now celebrated across the world on the night of the 31st of October. Modern-day celebrations generally involve groups of children dressed in scary costumes roaming from house to house, demanding trick or treat. Fearing the worst, intimidated householders normally hand over vast amounts of treats in the form of chocolates, sweets and candy to avoid whatever dastardly tricks may have been dreamt up by these little miscreants. The origins of these celebrations, however, date back thousands of years, to pagan times. The origins of Halloween can be traced back to the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain. Until 2,000 years ago, the Celts lived across the lands we now know as Britain, Ireland and northern France. Essentially a farming and agricultural people, the pre-Christian Celtic year was determined by the growing seasons, and Samhain marked the end of summer and the harvest and the beginning of the dark cold winter. The festival symbolized the boundary between the world of the living and the world of the dead. Halloween has its origins in pagan festivals held around the end of October in England, Wales, Scotland and Ireland. People believed that, at this time of year, the spirits of dead people could come, alive, and walk among the living. They thought that it was important to dress up in costumes when venturing outside, to avoid being harmed by the spirits. This may be the origin of the Halloween costumes seen today. In Puritan times, Halloween celebrations were outlawed, but they were revived in later times.